1st and 10. Prescott. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Prescott from the gun. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. Ross on the return. Oh, good move. And now off to the races, down the right side. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. As his guys are in for 6. And the Steelers get the quick strike touchdown. What a risk he took, but it paid off. I mean, he took that punt from inside the 5 near the goal line, ran it all the way back.
And normal coaching says you let that one go. Anytime you're inside the 10-yard line, you let it hit and hopefully bounce into the end zone. But as you mentioned, bought the extra time that allowed for the big completion downfield. Those guys made that play possible.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. And on his way to the end zone, shedding the tackle, he would not be denied.
That's what's called finishing the run. Making sure you power your way through. One-on-one tackle. No running back wants to go to the bench and say, I got stopped just short.
As the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Off the play fake. Kennedy. Got a man. It's Ross. Complete. Dodges him at the... And nothing but daylight ahead. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there as the first half is winding down. And the Steelers are an extra point away from taking the lead.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strikeability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized, well coached, and extremely confident in what they do. Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the third quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
It's caught inside the 25. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
In this case, the offense ended up winning the ultimate battle.
And those big runs between the tackle. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Here we go.
Now it's Carson. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line.
The play.
Here we go. Back.
On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. No gain at all on the play there, and that brings up 4th.
Lay down. 20.
Now Wentz, gotta have this one. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he
A bit discouraged here. They can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go, Jim.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. In for the score. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead.
Great field position has to be one of the best friends an offense can have. When you don't have very far to go, you should cash it in with points.
Flex round.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Flushed out right. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Obviously, a big play was needed, and you can see his eyes light up as he realized there's absolutely no one in front of him. And he takes off and goes.
For a play and then a timeout, you wouldn't think. So with 4 seconds left, they're going for it.
Here we go.
A final shot before break. McKinney letting one go deep for the end. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. In for the score. And the Steelers are able to strike for 6. You knew time was going to run out, so this had to be in the end zone, and somehow they were able to find a window and get it done.
Very easy for us to talk about up here that, yes, all that had to happen, but when time's running down, sometimes your brain compresses a little bit too. They showed great poise, understanding of situation, making sure they got to the end zone in order.
So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17, an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done...
He's got the lane, and there he goes. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter.
Prescott on 1st down. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And it looks like Steeler football. It is.
Let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Here we go. Red 38.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. 20. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great effort there with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points for the Steelers. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns.
The regular season, as this year's playoffs play out anything like the regular season has gone, could be in for a wild and fun month of January.
And we can break the rules because we can look ahead. All right, there's not a coach out there that's ever said to their team, all right, let's look, we're already in. The teams that are trying to get in, we could have some great matchups.
Second down, Prescott. He'll check this one off to Fournette. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations.
Come on, let's go!
And they'll run it here. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. It goes as a game, I think.
Yeah, it's not just the consistency. It's been some plays that we've seen where we talk about it for weeks thereafter. That's what we're getting out of him. Over 100 yards last week. Expects to continue that in this game, too.
Eluding the pressure right. Now he goes spin. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL.
Here we go! Brand 38! Brand 38!
And they'll go with a ground attack here. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves them with a first and goal.
In order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Let's go!
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A great play there. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all. The receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love him as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
Prescott now from the 50. And it's caught over the middle. Wilson. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 11 more on that one. And a second down throw for Prescott. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one...
Back out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on...
He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. 30, past the 20. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that is leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.